I know why you have clicked on this video. You need to study, but you are watching YouTube videos instead. I have tip number 1 for you. It's called 55. You are doing your warm-up for 5 minutes, and then for 5 minutes you log in and just start studying. You can say to yourself, when this 5 minutes is out, I will stop studying if I'm gonna need it. And in most cases you will stay. So we are going to tip number 2, but first I need to say who am I. I'm Dennis. I teach people how to spend less time studying but to have good grades, and I teach people how to study much effective. So, and my tip number 2, you need to make pauses in your learning process. It is so important, and remember guys, your brain needs pauses too. And it was my problem when I was studying. Like, I thought if I log in and I would study like for 5 hours, for 2 hours without any pauses, it will gonna work. But eventually it hasn't worked like I wanted. I was exhausted. It was so hard to stay studying for like 1 hour. Personally, it depends. I like doing 10 minutes break or 15 minutes break. But the most important thing that I do break is I don't use my phone, because the point of those breaks is to give my brain a break. But when we are using our phone, it's completely vice versa. It's like the opposite of it. So I don't use my phone and I just set timer for 5 or 10 minutes and walk around. I can walk around, I can clear my space, I can look at my calendar, my physical calendar, and this is the point. My tip number 3, make your study plan. If you don't like doing this, just make it for 1 day. It can be a to-do list. I actually recommend doing to-do lists, even for things that seems really easy. For example, but no, it's too much. But for example, to make your study plan. To make your study plan, it's the first thing that you need to do. And make it like I did it, complete it. It will give you some sort of dopamine, some sense of accomplishment that you have done it already, like, yes, and it's gonna help you. I personally, when I have really difficult task, I make to-do list to get now what am I actually need to do. I write every step of it. To learn exercise number 5, to get vocabulary words from exercise 6, to write down every word that I don't understand, and to get this information. I write for every step what I need to do, and then I will just mark it. Completed. It helps me while I study, like, really. Yeah, I can recommend it. So, my tip number 4, well, yeah, I think 4. One moment, I will get coffee. So, my tip number 4, drink clean water. It's so important, guys. Honestly, I don't do it really often. Sometimes I just forget about it, and that's not really good. I don't recommend it. When I want to study, I get my bottle of water. I have it, and I really try to drink water at least for every 20 minutes. because humans' brain and humans' body need water. It's like a liquid of everything. When we are studying, it's so easy to forget about this stuff, about our healthiness, our healthy. Here is actually also psychological side of it. When you know that you will drink water while you will be studying, you will get this sense of excitement, that you will take care of your body and your healthiness, and it will give you association that study session isn't only about study. It isn't only about study process. It's also about taking care of yourself, and that's what I wanted to say. Drink more clean water while you are studying. It's so important, really. So, and my final tip, my tip number 5. I'm changing my ring like from hand to hand, and it seems like when I was making like my tip number 3 ring was here, but now it's not here. It's just, I think, because of the anxiety of making YouTube videos. But okay, fine, it's not our topic today. So our topic today about study. And one thing that I have mentioned about from like my experience, a couple days ago I wanted to study, but at the same time I have cooked for me pretty heavy dinner. I guess it was like red fish and or eggs, but it was heavy. It was a lot of fat in here. Then I have mentioned that my productivity and focus are disappeared, and it was actually I wasn't prepared for studying. That's why I recommend you not eating heavy meals before studying. You can do it 2 hours or 1 hour before your study session, but please, not just before your study session. It can reduce your focus, your productivity, and all stuff like that. Watch my other video about space repetition. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay healthy and take care. Bye.